Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alrighty, so it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. Yeah, life is just happening. I don't know. It's just been really busy, you know, and felt like I guess I needed a break. I don't know if I'm back 100% right now or not, but I felt like I wanted to make a video and make a journal, really. And obviously I'm going to film the video as I go about it. So we got a whole lot of stuff going on here. So what I want to do is I've got all these papers from playing bingo. My boyfriend and I enjoy going to play bingo once in a while. And, you know, being the junk journaler that I am, it's hard for me to just throw this away every time. I usually do. But I went ahead and saved our papers from the last time we went. And while I was sitting there in between games or during breaks or whatever, I started making some signatures. So we've got quite a few already. I don't know if I'll use all of these for one journal. I might end up with 2 journals. But anyway, and then a few more. I didn't know if I wanted to use these as interior pages or to decorate the cover or what I wanted to do with it yet, but this journal is going to be, the pages and the cover are going to be completely recycled materials. I'm going to use some cereal boxes and probably some grocery bag, paper bags for the cover. So there's that. So that's going to be our innards and our starting point. I felt like I'd like to use, since it's so colorful and just kind of not vintage at all, I have a whole lot, I'm going to just set this aside for a minute. I have a whole lot of non-vintage or modern or contemporary, I don't know how you want to call it, really kooky and older ephemera that I just don't ever use. And I thought, well, if ever there was the perfect journal to use this stuff in, this might be it. So I've got some ideas on how to decorate and how I want to go about doing this, but I don't know if you guys ever did the Smash books back in the day. I don't know if they're still popular, but anyway, I picked up a bunch of Smash book from K & Company stuff from Tuesday morning while we still had them here. So I've got a lot of that kind of thing. These are just really easy little things that you can just glue right into your page, and there's like some extra journaling spaces and whatnot. These are some stamp like stickers, and then I guess there's some page flags in there. There's a bunch of things in that one. And then these are like kind of belly bands that are just interactive. You can move these up and down. This has some hidden journaling space in it, so I thought, well, let's go ahead and use some of that. So I've got that. These are, if you do any kind of planning and you like to use stickers, some Planner Girl stickers that I bought from AliExpress. At some point during their travels, they got some wetness, which really hasn't hurt the stickers other than that they're curling a little bit. But they're washi stickers, so I would use some glue stick to put them down anyway. But I thought these guys could be kind of fun to add as points of interest on some of the pages. So we've got that. Here is some more Smash book, I guess, like journaling cards, and they're just really fun. You know, you could put these on some background paper, and there you go. You've got yourself a nice little journaling card to tuck into spots. Here we go. Here's some more. So his mouth is open. I wish I would have said. So these are really fun for like actual prompts to journal on, and as you can see, I've used them here and there throughout the years that I've had them, but really they're just kind of taking up space in my stash. So I'd like to start using up some of this stuff. Let's see, what else did I pull out? These are from Your Creative Studio boxes, just figured these would be great for just whatever. If we needed some neutral space on a page, and just slap this down. We've got some journaling. No, these are what are these? These are stickers, and they're just, you know, good for labels and dates on things. And from Hobby Lobby, I don't love the shape of these. I don't know that I would use most of them, but I liked the polka dot ones, maybe the brighter ones, depending on what the pattern is on them. I don't want to go too vintage on this journal, so we'll have to see about these. And then these were from probably AliExpress. I don't remember off the top of my head, but again, just some more opportunity for some neutral in case we needed it. So there's those. This again from my old stash, some 7 paper, Studio Calico. I don't know if these are even available anymore, if you can get them, but they're all this same design. And then as you can see, they're in different colors. So journaling cards, basic journaling cards. Here are 2 different ephemera packs that I've since, you know, removed them from their backer, but I always keep the back page and then cross off what's been used so that at a glance I can easily see what's left. I thought these would be fun to use as just, you know, ephemera and things to decorate and collage with, along with Our Ladies. And then this one's an Amy Tangerine pack. Again, I know it's not matchy-matchy, but I don't really care because this is going to be a really eclectic journal. So beyond that, I pulled out one of my flow book for paper lovers. I don't remember what year this one's from, but it's from at least 3 or 4 years back. Again, I love the designs in here, but I just don't ever use these because they're not vintagey, and for what we kind of do with the vintage looking journals, they just don't always work the best. But I thought for this one, this would be fantastic. So I don't know that I'll use every style in here, but like this will be fun to use. These will be fun. So I'll pull some papers out of here just to kind of break up some of this all of this color and craziness that's going on with the bingo. But yeah, so I hope you're going to enjoy this little series and join me as I embark on this fun little journey. I do think I will oh, these are stickers and very interesting. So, you know, we could do some borders with that kind of stuff. Oh, these are fun stickers too. So again, we got kind of a lot to work with for ephemera and things. I love these pages. They're just solid colors, but they're on both sides, so really, really work well for using in journals if that's what you want. Could cut these ladies out and paste them in things like that. So that's fun. I don't think I've looked at this book as much as the other one that I have, because a lot of this is not familiar to me. But even things like this, I think a page with this on it, with like making it a pocket, that how cool would that be, right? Or like this. So I think we got, or even as a tip in, I think we got, I'm just going to go ahead and start tearing some of this stuff out. But anyway, I'm rambling now. So I'm going to do some voiceover, and because I got to do some laundry at the same time while I'm down here. So unfortunately, I have to do some of this on voiceover and probably a little bit of fast forward. But I'll walk you through what I'm doing as I go. So anyway, I will continue on. Alrighty guys, so here we go, getting ready to create this journal. So at this point, I'm just going through all those supplies that I mentioned earlier and choosing the things that I really want to use in the journal, creating a little, what do you want to call this? Like a little kit, I guess, something that's quick and easy for me to grab from. It's easy to see what I got available. It's out of the camera view, so you guys can't see it. But I like to keep things just in front of me or just to the right of me. That's just the way that my desk setup works. I have a little bit of extra room in the front and to the right of where I sit. So looking through this flow book, there's so many fun things. I love this little wiener dog, whatever you want to call him. I call him wiener dogs. Probably not everyone else does, but there are so many fun prints and designs in this flow book, and there always are. And there's, no matter what flow book I've ever gotten, there's multiple styles in that book. So it's so hard to pass them up, I find. There's been so many of them where I'm like, I really just don't need this. It's a little bit expensive for us here in the States because, they're coming from, I think, the Netherlands. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, if you guys know more about the flow book than I do. But so they're just a little bit pricey for us. And it's always one of those things where you're kind of like, I really, really want this, but do I really need it? No. The answer is always no. But do we buy it anyway? Yes, of course. So just went through the book and found a bunch of things that I wanted to use. So here we go with this first signature. And actually, this video today is we're going to be working on the first signature. So it's a little bit of a longer video this time. Hopefully next few videos won't be as long. I'm going to try and break them up a little bit, but I did want to provide the full experience. I don't always show everything, and I don't even remember what I'm doing right now. That is nothing, but here we go again. There's a lot of editing that happens. A lot of YouTubers do this, right? So it's so much time to create these journals. Not everyone wants to sit through the entire process. And even at 4 times speed, which is what I've got going on right now, it is a long process to watch. So totally understand. And I appreciate other YouTubers too that edit out things that we just saw, like where I was obviously doing something not in camera for a few minutes. But I kind of want to show the whole process on this one if I can, or at least the main everything that I can show. So I don't know how much of this I can really talk about. You're just going to be watching me kind of work through my design process and pick and choose, and it's kind of a go with the flow kind of situation. So this journal has been so much fun with all the different colors, the different style. I kind of feel like there's no rules with this journal. When you're coming from the base of a bingo card that's got crazy colors on it, really bright, I feel like you're just kind of given the freedom to do things you wouldn't normally do, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. So mixing different colors, mixing different patterns, doing things like that that I don't normally give myself the freedom to do. Maybe I should do this more. Maybe I should take some learnings from this journal and apply them in other journals to come. Even these ladies. These are some stickers that I have bought to use in planners. I do like to decorate my planners, and in my planner, the style varies greatly. I tend to just go with whatever my mood is at the time, that week, that month, or whatever it might be. And so I do have a lot of stickers and supplies for my planners that I don't normally use in my junk journals, but why not? Why not use those supplies, right? So trying to incorporate some of that in here too. Even these labels, the labels are not distressed. They're not tea dyed or coffee dyed, or they look too new for journals, junk journals, right? Well, who says that's the rule? It doesn't always have to be that way. There's going to be a lot of white, a lot of bright in this journal, and I think it's fun. So again, that's a supply that I've had and just not really been using because for that reason, so many reasons. So in this here, this style, this is not something I would normally choose to use in a junk journal, but for this one, I feel like it's really fun, really kitsch, right? Really kind of perfect for this journal, and it's going to do a really good job of covering a lot of that bingo card and make a really great pocket for us. Best part is this flow book for journalers. I forget what the name of it. Flow book for paper lovers. Most of these papers are double-sided, so all these paper scraps I get to use in a new and different kind of a way, where normally I would just probably throw those scraps away depending on how big or small they are. But now look, we've got another pocket. So really fun. So yeah, okay, so I think I'll let you watch, and I'll jump in here and there as I feel like I should. And I hope you enjoy the creating of this new junk journal with me. So here on this page, I was kind of really struggling with what to put. I was wanting to kind of match the right color for the girl and the cat image, and wasn't really finding what I was looking for, I guess. So in the end, I decided on these three, I guess, are journaling cards. And what I'm going to do is turn them into 3 pockets. And I wanted to cover a little bit more of the background of the bingo card. So decided to go ahead and use this packing paper, and it would work well with that brown color of the bingo card and cover, I guess, a lot of that. So that's kind of my thought process on this spread, or this page. So much agonization over this silly little page. I don't know why I was having such a problem finding the right thing for this page. Editing Tammy, though, is getting frustrated with myself because I've seen, I don't know, 5 or 6 different things that I thought looked really good already, but I don't know, for whatever reason at the time it wasn't perfect, or it wasn't quite right for what I had in my mind. So, I don't know. I think, and maybe I'm not alone in this, but I feel like there is a fear of pushing the boundaries too far. Does that make sense to you guys? Let me know if you have a struggle with this as well. I know I feel like I don't in the moment. I feel like I'm not thinking as hard about it as I could be. But oftentimes as I'm editing my videos, or doing these voiceovers or just watching them back after uploading them, I find I'm like, well, why didn't you do that extra thing or go that extra distance with pushing the boundaries in whatever way it is? And I feel like that is me growing as a creative, as an artist. That is me learning how to, I don't know, be a better artist. I don't want to say that I'm an artist because I don't feel like I am. I'm a creative person. I have a lot of ideas. Artists, there's a different level. I feel like if you're an artist, to me that's more of a professional kind of a deal. I don't know. Maybe not necessarily. I guess you could say that I'm a professional because I do sell my creations, but I wouldn't consider myself an artist. So I don't know. I'm just rambling now at this point, but maybe that is a journey that I need to look at more in the coming year, pushing those boundaries a little bit more. I feel like this journal is definitely a good start. It's definitely outside my typical wheelhouse. Although I say that, but then as I think back and look back at journals I've made in the past, there is this side of me. I'm always right there, this more fun, bright colors, crazy patterns. I just don't do that as often for whatever reason. In the journals that I sell, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the pressure from the typical what should be a junk journal from the community, which who's to say what a junk journal should be anyway? Whoever is making this junk journal, it's your own creativity, and everyone's creativity is different. So why am I putting these boundaries on myself? I don't know. Getting kind of introspectual here. Is that a word? I don't know. Introspective. There we go. And I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Maybe you guys kind of share the same thoughts and opinions of your own work. If you do, let me know, because I'm sure I'm not alone in this, right? I'm sure I'm not. So with this page of the Flow book, I really liked the figures dancing, and I wanted to use them, but I also really liked that the color on the back side of that page, and I thought, what a shame to just glue the whole thing down and lose so much of that gorgeous color. And it really goes so well with the owl, the colors in the owl to the opposite page. So I knew I had to kind of cut that one up and use the elements in the best way that I could. I think those pages from the Flow book are really meant for, stationery, like writing a physical letter and sending it in the mail. So the recipient would see both sides, and obviously not necessarily for junk journalers, but we're going to use paper however we feel like we need to use it. And I did like this polka dot, but I felt like it was just a lot, the whole thing before. So kind of just using the cut down pieces here, I feel like really did what I wanted it to do. So just decorating this page here, not with any tuck spots or anything, but just to have a little bit of journaling space in the journal. So one thing I've really been loving as I've been creating in this journal is using all the Smash book ephemera that I've had for the longest time. It's so much fun, and there's obviously a reason why I bought it in the first place, because I enjoyed it, but I could never really figure out the best places to use them. So it's so much fun to finally have a place where they make sense. They don't stand out so much, and they really add a lot, I think, to this journal. This journal is turning out to be so much fun. I hope you're enjoying it as well. Well, it looks like we've made it to the last page of the first signature. So this video is wrapping up quickly here. So I just wanted to say thank you again for joining me as we create this fun new journal. And like I said before, I hope you're really enjoying it. Let me know your thoughts if this is something that you would enjoy journaling in, or if you're just enjoying watching the process. That's totally cool too. It'll help me kind of determine if this is something that I should do more of in the future, or if this is just something that I enjoy for myself, and I will do that for myself in the future instead of make available for sale. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this journal so far, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.